Welcome back to another video. Today I have got an unboxing and review of the Anysharp, the world's best knife sharpener. So I am terrible at sharpening knives. I've got a bunch of knives in my kitchen that need sharpening really badly, and I found that it's getting worse and worse when I'm trying to cook or cut any vegetables, that my knives are absolutely useless. And I had a really cheap knife sharpener. It doesn't really seem to be doing much. So I thought rather than kind of buying more and more knives, I'd rather just get something that's going to sharpen up my knives and do a decent job at it. So I found this on Amazon. It had absolutely loads of reviews and they all seem very good. So it says it revives dull blunt knives, suction cup at the bottom to help it kind of stick to the surface. And it kind of says it's easy to use and all that kind of good stuff. So that's the front of it. I've got a little video on it as well that gives you an instruction on how to use it, which I have looked at, which is pretty straightforward. I'll give this a go and see if it's any good and let you know what I think. And I've got a little experiment set up as well with some tomatoes that I'm going to cut with a blunt knife and see if it is any good or not. So let me get this out of the packaging and we'll take it from there. Cool, so what you get in this very small package is this little guide with a QR code. Start at the base of the handle, gently draw the knife back three or four times. Anysharp guarantee, it says. Anysharp knife sharpener is suited for all steel knives, straight and regular serrated, not fine tooth blades. So that's something to keep in mind. So this is very simple little device. So it's got a suction cup here at the base, and you kind of stick this onto your surface and then push this down, which will then obviously suck that to your countertop, so it won't move, which is quite handy, especially if you're dealing with really sharp knives. You want to have the other hand free as well, which is good. And basically, according to the video, you drag this through at least half a dozen times and hopefully it should be sharp. If it's not, then obviously you can do it again. But they recommend that you have the kind of knife at this kind of angle, drag it through from the back of the knife all the way through, and that's it. And they kind of do that tomato thing. So that's what I've got set up here. So I've got a couple of tomatoes. Now, these are little baby tomatoes, and they're quite soft, so they're probably hard to cut. So I'm gonna try it with this knife and show you what it's like. So this isn't very scientific, but let's just see. So I'm gonna try and kind of cut it that way. This knife is pretty blunt, and let's just see how. Well, you can see I'm actually pressing that. It is going through, but it took a few goes. And let's put it on this side. Let's try again at top. So I'm having to put quite a lot of pressure. Yeah, but eventually it goes through. Okay, so let's see how we get on. So I'm going to pretend obviously that this has been sucked down to the surface. It's not going to obviously work on this surface, but and then I'm going to start at the back, and I'm just going to drag it through. Quite hard to pull it through actually, it's quite serrated. Again, a little bit easier. And one for good luck, there we go. So, hopefully that's fairly sharp now, we'll find out. So let's try again with my other tomato. Well actually, let's just try it on the existing one first. So we've got that bit there. Let's just see if it's made a difference. It has actually, that's gone through a lot easier. So you can see that straight away. Let's try it with this one. This one's a bit squidgier, so it should be harder. So again, I'm just gonna gently, yeah. You can see straight away, guys, that's done a very good job of sharpening this blade. And that took very little effort at all. So that's really good, I'm impressed. I'm gonna use that on my other knives to get them all sharpened up. This little guide does the job, does what it says on the tin pretty much. It seems to be a really decent knife sharpener. I'll put a link below to where I got this from on Amazon. And yeah, if you've got any questions or comments, as always, leave them in the comments below and I'll catch you on the next video.